Welcome back to News Across Nigeria. We'll turn our attention to the southeastern part of the country now. The Anambra State government is set to commence the exploration of the tourism potential of the Ogbauku Cave and waterfalls in Orumba South local government area. Governor Willie Obiano, on a fact-finding mission to the cave, marveled at the hidden treasures which is capable of placing the community and the state on the tourism map of the world.
Governor Willie Obiano and his entourage arrive at Owerri Ezukala in Orumba South local government area of Anambra State. He is here on a fact-finding mission to see how the Ogbuaku Cave and the waterfall can drive tourism in the state. This long walk takes the entourage to the waterfront. Then the next point is the Ogbuaku Cave.
More chiefs and he came here in peace and now signed off and going in peace.
When the tour of the cave is over, Governor Obiano wraps up by washing his hands at the waterfall. He promises a new road construction soon.
We'll find a way to do their road fast, so that there will be a road leading to this place. You know, the community here too, they've given the government a lot of land here for us to develop a tourist center. It will include a 4-star hotel and children playing areas, you know, a shopping mall for artifacts and what have you.
This meeting would not end without an interaction with the community. Hundreds of them turned out to receive him.
But where we went to today is the main cave, where we have horizontal caves and the only one vertical cave that is not bottomless pit. Visitors that have visited the Ogbuaku considered it a male cave, the only male cave in West Africa.
For the government of Anambra State, another way to diversify the economy is to reposition tourism as one of the major sources of foreign exchange. Owerri Ezukala Cave, for instance, will guarantee sustainable revenue for the state with its accompanying job-creating opportunities for the youth.
To the northwestern part of the country, the Kaduna State Governor, Nasir El-Rufai, has inaugurated a new traffic agency known as the Kaduna State Traffic and Environmental Law Enforcement Agency, with a responsibility to ensure public order and safety across the state. The new agency replaces the Vehicle Inspection Unit, VIO, that was disbanded by the state government last year. Speaking during the passing out parade and swearing-in ceremony of the traffic marshals at the Murtala Mohammed Square in the state capital, Governor El-Rufai asked the traffic officials to be diligent. The governor taking a ride in the car. To another governor, this time of Nasarawa State, Tanko Al-Makura, who's inaugurated a 23-man committee to look into the review of the state salary structure. The governor, who spoke at the council chambers of the government house, says the decision is as a result of the global economic downturn which has affected allocations accruing to the state. The committee will ascertain the revenue accruing to it and the 13 local government councils amongst other terms of reference, and is expected to report in 1 week.
Consequent upon the continual fall in the price of the crude oil in the international market, which has continued to affect the revenue accruals from the Federation account to Nasarawa State, it has become incumbent on government to take a proactive measure to ensure that the delivery of government's policies and programs is sustained. This situation is further worsened by the unfortunate oversight of the committee constituted to work out the implementation of the minimum wage of 2011 in the state. This oversight resulted in the wrong adoption of the salary structure, which made Nasarawa State to pay one of the highest salary tables to its public and civil servants in the country.
Nasarawa State Governor Tanko Almakura. Finally, in an effort to authenticate the number of primary school teachers in Kogi State's government's payroll, Governor Yahaya Bello has paid an unscheduled visit to some primary schools in Lokoja, the state capital. He says the essence of his visit is to assess the situation in schools and to correct the ills of the past.
Governor Yahaya Bello is here with his team, welcomed by a guard of honor at the Chari Megomeri Barracks at Lokoja, the Kogi State capital.
But somebody is on 15-6 and I'm heading the person.
From there, the governor proceeds to Army Children's School unannounced and makes an unexpected request for staff payment voucher. After the checks, Governor Bello meets with the teachers, tells them how he intends to clean up the system.
This is not designed to witch hunt anybody. Rather, we want to clean the system because it appears that the salary wage bill of teachers and indeed that of the civil servants have been overbloated over time. And this is not acceptable to my administration. We have to kickstart the process of screening so that we can remove the ghost workers from the real workers.
We are here this afternoon for the purpose of addressing...
Away from the school, Governor Bello heads to Lokoja Local Government Secretariat, where the workers cry out over non-payment of salaries.
We are about 871 in local government. But when the screen, what we had this morning, we only have 318. 550 something will be laid off, Your Excellency. When they heard this thing, and I now address them, have you seen the list? Nobody should take law into his hand. And that is why we take control of what happened this morning, sir.
I know the suffering of our workers and the suffering of Kogais. And we engage in this exercise. And the result is coming out in batches. If you have any grievances, I want to believe that we are in a sane and civil society. You voted us in there. And we must make sure your interest is protected.
Governor Bello has been visiting workers around the state to ascertain their needs and determine the best approach towards meeting those needs effectively.
That report from Kogi State puts paid to this edition of News Across Nigeria. Many thanks for watching. I'm Olumide Macaulay.